Today, I have 3 simple pieces of advice that could save your life. Blaine here for Guardian Plumbing and Heating. Excited to bring you another episode of the Guardian Angle. These videos are for you, our customers. They're not intended to be heavy, technical, install your own equipment tutorials, but alternatively, easy to understand tips that most people can use to protect their homes and increase the life of their plumbing and heating equipment. Do you remember when you were a kid and you would ignore the advice of your parents? Now that you're older and you've got your own kids that ignore you, it's time to look back and just see how smart your parents actually were and how important it is to listen to people who have actual experience. Just like this video here with my brother Joey and his son Caleb.
Be careful with that, Caleb. Remember, you gotta use your brake a bit. Don't knock too much of your craft.
Keep Caleb in mind as I share this advice on carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is a tasteless, odorless gas that is extremely toxic. At times, we get calls from people claiming that they can smell carbon monoxide in their homes. And they may be right. There is a good chance that there could be carbon monoxide in the mix. It's just not the carbon monoxide that you're smelling. Interesting fact, a properly operating gas appliance with the correct combustion air actually creates carbon dioxide, which is the air that you breathe out when you're breathing. But it can take a very little change in your environment, reduce the amount of fresh air, turn on a couple of exhaust fans, and all of a sudden your appliance is creating carbon monoxide. Without proper ventilation, these levels can increase drastically, causing serious health hazards. At 35 parts per million, you will experience headaches and dizziness within 6 to 8 hours. At 400 parts per million, you will experience frontal headaches within 1 to 2 hours, and it can be deadly within 3 hours. At 1600 parts per million, you'll be puking within 20 minutes, and you'll be dead within an hour. And at 12,800 parts per million, you'll be dead within 1 to 2 minutes. Carbon monoxide actually displaces the oxygen in your body's hemoglobin, and essentially it suffocates your organs. The super weird thing is that your body actually prefers carbon monoxide to oxygen at a rate of over 200 times. It's crazy, making the risk of poisoning extremely high. So, what are some things we can do to protect ourselves? Number 1, the first thing you can do to protect yourself from carbon monoxide is to get a carbon monoxide detector. Most commercial units will alarm between 30 and 50 parts per million. But you can also buy a unit that will go down to about 5 parts per million and detect those low levels. It's recommended that you place them outside your living and sleeping spaces. The second thing you should always do is to check your vents, your chimneys, and your air intakes, especially when it gets extremely cold outside. The intakes will freeze over, causing it to suffocate the gas appliance and not allow it to burn cleanly. Number 3, you should have your equipment serviced annually by a professional. Not only will they clean all of your equipment, check for obvious signs of improper operation, but we will always check the intakes and exhausts for blockages and the heat exchangers for cracks or failures. This unit is one that we found that had failed. The clamshell design had split at the seam and it caused it to fail. Looking in through the inspection panel, you can actually see the blue flames from the burner right inside of the air box that's leading and blowing the air throughout your entire house. This poses a potentially dangerous situation where the flue gases are being distributed throughout the entire house and potentially putting carbon monoxide into some of those spaces as well. As you can see, it's extremely important to check your gas appliances on an annual basis. Not only will the gas appliances last longer, but you will have peace of mind knowing that the flue gases are being exhausted out of the house rather than being distributed around through your ductwork. Please Take the time to find out where your exhaust and vents come out of your house, whether it's through the roof or through the wall. And then take the time to go outside and check them, especially during the winter. And while you're checking yours, take a look over at your neighbors as well and make sure that theirs aren't plugged. You could save their life if they didn't take the time to see it themselves. If you have any trouble finding where your gas appliances exhaust out of your home, please give us a call and we will gladly come over and show you exactly where it is at no charge. Here at Guardian, our top priority is building trust and integrity through lifetime partnerships that meet our customers' needs. This is accomplished through a wow experience for our customers, consisting of honesty and fairness, exceptional technical training, reliable, efficient products, and a commitment to excellence. One of the key ways that we fulfill this mission is through our Guardian Protection Plan. Our Guardian Protection Plan includes annual maintenance, 20% discount on repairs, 24-hour priority service, and an industry-leading lifetime repair warranty on recommended repairs. Thank you for spending this time with us today. We hope this information serves you well. If you found this video valuable, please subscribe to us on YouTube, sign up for our newsletter, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And that's how we saw things today from the Guardian angle.
Hemoglobin blah blah blah. Hemoglobin blah blah blah. Hemoglobin. I love the word hemoglobin.